Welcome to your daily focus, September the 30th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. We have the 30 energy. The 30 energy is about a sense of success after completing something or completion. And if you go 3 plus 0, it's really about your self-expression and understanding where you want to plant those seeds in order to bring out your creativity, your self-expression, your beauty, your uniqueness. If we do the numerology for the day, it is a 17 energy. That is making the impossible possible. You can see the way forward, that aha moment, that epiphany, that revelation. Maybe something happens in your life that all of a sudden life changes on a dime for you in a very good way. Okay, 3 and 30 are both beautiful energies. So we could be feeling optimistic today. We could be feeling sociable today. We could be just happy today. So our energy is raised so something could indeed show up on our path that we weren't expecting, but we are embracing upon seeing it. 1 plus 7 is an 8. So we know that we need to recognize and utilize our courage, our strength. We have to walk in a certain sense of integrity. Our word is our honor kind of integrity. So we can't be starting dramas, getting involved in the dramas. Don't get involved. They will lead you astray. But walking your path with a firmness, with a being grounded, with being centered, with knowing that you've got this one step at a time. Sun is in Libra, and we're going to have an entire month, if you've watched October 2021 at a glance. That's out now. I put that out yesterday instead of the regular reading because I really didn't have time to do both, and I wanted to get October out to you. So I knew the energy was very similar from the previous days. So if you caught me the day before, chances are that energy, and a lot of it actually is with today, the moon. The moon is still in Cancer. I don't think until after supper time, or maybe perhaps when we're going to bed, that the moon actually moves into Leo. And I think Jupiter's having a tiff with somebody up in the sky. They're not getting along. They're arguing. Venus. And Venus says, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to meet people. I'm going to immerse myself in joy. And Jupiter's saying, no, you got to do the work first. And we're not going to feel much like working. We're going to be feeling like we want to play or have fun and create fun in our life. So be careful of that imbalance, because if there's something that you really need to get done, it might not get done. If it's a deadline or something, you have to discipline yourself. You have to push through it. It's going to be harder. It's going to be much harder with this energy. So this is one of those times when you will wish that you hadn't left it till the last minute. That kind of energy is around us today with Venus and Jupiter. Absolutely. Be careful too, because we're so apt to want to have fun that we'll let down our guard. We'll compromise. We will make the wrong choices. We could end up in embarrassing situations. We could give some of our power away. We could lower our standards in some way. So stay very true to yourself. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say, shall we? Oh, look at this. The Strength card comes out first. Our strength, our courage, our integrity, all are rolled up in this card. If we didn't already have built a form of trust, a relationship with integrity underneath it, with trust, with faith, with support, with love, with compassion, understanding. That lion would have eaten us alive by now. It definitely wouldn't be sitting there yawning at us. And perhaps you hear a roar. But yet, you may turn a little bit to the roar, like, uh-oh, what's going on here? But you're not running. You're not jumping up and running away. You're not even looking at the lion, really. Or the lion won't know you're looking, at least. To test the waters. Because, wow, they're roaring. They don't usually do that. What's up? So it is that unconditional love between people. It's that trust between people. And you may need to attach yourself to courage and strength to just be you. Be in the moment with that person. In that situation. With the Four of Cups next. Four of Cups is all about gratitude. It's all about giving thanks for the things that you already have in your life. To understand that in areas of your life, there's great abundance. There's great joy. There's great happiness. There's great love. In other areas, not so much. And those are the areas we're probably going to focus on going forward. But let's focus on the good. Let's focus on what we already have to work with, surround us. It could be our environments, the people. It could be our work. It could be the paycheck. You're grateful that the paycheck comes every week. You're grateful that the car started. You're grateful that the fridge is running. You're grateful that you have talents and abilities. You're grateful for opportunities. You're grateful for travel experiences. You're grateful for the present or the thought. Somebody phoned you and just said, hey, I was thinking about you. Just wanted to say love you. Gotta go. It's when we start building a world of gratitude, a heart of gratitude, that things start to appear for us. More and more comes. It's like that, that great aunt that would slip you something when your parents weren't looking. And, the smile ear to ear, because, if your parents found out, that wouldn't be good. So, I'm just hang on, I got a call here. Okay, so I apologize. Now the dogs are all upset because they heard my son's voice. Wasn't expecting a call from him, so I was worried that something was awry, and it wasn't. It was just, we're good. We're good. We can continue. The World card. The World card is next here. It's about finishing up loose ends. It's about letting go of some things in our lives, surrendering to some things in our life, letting go of some things in our life, letting go of control of some things in our life. I'll be the first to give up control of taking out the garbage to the curb. I'm good with not having to do that. I'm good with delegating that. I'm good with somebody else thinking that it's their responsibility. Oh, Milo likes coming into the camera now, don't you? Yes. Oh, you're such a big boy, aren't you? Yes. Yes. And you just throw your whole weight in. You throw your whole weight in. Yes. Now you have to get down. You have to get down. Go on. Go on. Okay. Out and indoor voices, please. Go on. Just a couple of interruptions here. I don't edit, so you're just going to have to, put up with me. Sorry. The World card is all about the endings in order to really walk into the new beginnings. Now, these new beginnings could be life changers. They could be ginormous, even if you can't see it now. Start tidying up those loose ends. If you got some paperwork that you got to get done, then get it done. If you got some phone calls to make, some conversations to have, get it done. Get it out of the way. Hi Dylan, do you want to come up? I don't think anybody can see you. You're too short. Milo's so big. Get it done. Because this card states that there's a whole new world awaiting you, a whole new path, a whole new opportunity, a whole new perhaps relationship, a way of being, becoming, doing. And we're in that full moon energy, so we are blessed to have that kind of energy to help us put closure on things, endings to things. Maybe it's healing. Okay, let's get a mantra card. There's a card up. I don't remember actually dealing that one. Look at this. Money. Find a way to abundance. Well, money we know is just a vehicle. You can ask for a lot of money. Chances are if you just ask for a lot of money, you're not going to see a lot of money. It's what you're going to do, your intention with that money. The money is the vehicle. So what do you want to do once you have the money? They know you need the money. You don't have to say, I need the money for this. They know it. Just tell them the rest of it. And maybe it's not money you need at all. Maybe they go, well, we could do this for you instead. We're going to do this. You don't need the money. Don't worry about it. And it's taken care of in a way that you never even fathomed it could. Find a way to abundance. So first of all, you have to state, what is my definition of abundance? Is it money? Money to do what? Is it good health? Is it a loving relationship? Is it a beautiful family life? Is it a wonderful career? Is it a part-time little job that you want within the community just to have some extra spending money for something else completely? Or maybe you just want to get out of the house and talk to people and it's the perfect place to do it and they're going to pay you to do it. Find a way to abundance. What does abundance mean to you? Put a pen to paper. Write it out. A couple of minutes of what it means to me to have true abundance. And don't put money down. Put under maybe $sign what you're going to do with that money. And maybe it's go on a trip. You can ask to treat yourself if for the accomplishments, for the person you are, that you are deserving of it. And you're going to be doing all this work coming up because you're asking for those things in your life too. So you want a really nice rest before you really get into it and put your nose to the grindstone. They're listening. Let's go to money. Find a way to abundance. Don't worry. You'll find the way to gain money you require. You may have suffered a misfortune as unemployment, encountered financial difficulties, or things are just too bloody expensive out there. That could always be that too, you know. Know that there's always people around to help. There is a way out. Find your internal fortitude and guiding light to persist in gaining back what you have lost. Do the best you can with what you have, and if you need help, ask for it. Things will get better. The mantra, I have faith that a solution is possible. So, okay, I have faith that a solution is possible. Of course we do. Have faith that the solution is possible. Anything's possible. Heck, we have the 17 energy today. That's making the impossible possible right there. So we shouldn't have any worries. And instead of gaining back what you lost, every time you spend money, tell your money, try and use real money, and tell your money to find you again. Say, come back to me soon, and spend it. You start getting into the habit of telling your money to come back to you. Somehow it does. I've had many a week where I really just didn't know how I was going to make it. There was a lot more month than money, so to speak. And somehow it all worked out. And I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And I said, thank you. I'd go into the bank account and I'd go, well, that can't be right because I did this and this and it looks right. Just know that you're taken care of, for goodness sakes. Tell your money to find you. Say affirmations like, money always finds me. Money flows through me. Okay, because hoarding money will actually be a lack of money in the long run. You need to allow it to flow through you. So we give away, we take back, and we receive, and we give away. And there was one gentleman, I'm going to find his name out for us all, but he found out he was dying. He was worth, he was a multimillionaire, and he decided he was going to give all his money away just to people, random people that needed it. And by the time he had passed away, which was, I think, 3 years down the road, he actually had more money than he had when he initially said that. And he was trying to give it all away. So there's not a lesson there. Oh, shoot. I think that was the phoenix rising out of the ashes, but it flipped right back in again on us. We're not ready for the phoenix yet? No, because we got to giggle. We got to giggle. We got to laugh. I don't think that's going to be a problem today with Venus and Jupiter duking it out in the sky, because Venus wants to enjoy and yeah, just enjoy. And Venus can be very generous and giving and loving and want to embrace. And be careful of that, okay? Be careful of that. We talked a little bit about that. So don't give part of yourself away. Don't jump in too quickly. Don't agree to things without standing back and thinking it through. We've got 6 planets in retrograde right now, so we need to really rethink things before we do things. Giggle, laugh, smile, comedy, fun, and play. Live and work, but do not forget to play, to have fun in life and really enjoy it. So don't get too serious, although I don't think that's a problem today, really, for most of us. In fact, if we do have to get serious, we'll get really upset that we had to be serious about it. Deer tells you to giggle. He feels that your laughter may have been stifled by life's difficulties and pain. Smiling is a start. Oftentimes a giggle follows. Giggling is something we notice with young children. It's part of their natural existence. Adults tend to lose their silliness and amusement at life because of the burden of pain by stress. But if you start to be childlike and giggling, there is a release of that stress. An essential part of your daily life should include smiles, laughs, humor, giggles. Read, tell a joke, turn on a comedy. Before you know it, giggles will come natural to you, and don't worry about the judgment of others unless you do that little thing that I tell you to do. You want to be alone when you just start giggling. And it does. You do that for 30 seconds to a minute, and you're already feeling a change in your energy. So if something's really bothering you, lock yourself in the bathroom at work and just start giggling for a few seconds. The stress will go, and you'll be able to look at it with a rational mind and know exactly what to do. The clarity, the understanding will come in. Raise your energy a bit. Create a playful environment at work and home. Know that you can't make anybody else be motivated to giggle, to laugh, to smile. That comes from each individual person, but you need to plant the seed and water it. Remember to fertilize and watch the blooms that appear. Spend more time with those that make you smile and laugh, less with those who make you sad. Surround yourself with happy people, because happy creates a happy life. The world can be changed. Your world can be changed. It's as simple as smiling at someone who looks sad, waving in a car that's having a difficult time turning, offering a hug to a perfect stranger who's having a bad day, making small talk with the cashier who looks depressed. Some call it pay it forward. Others, random acts of kindness. Some call it a normal part of their day. What happens is that with each of these acts, it creates a ripple effect that raises the vibration of the universe. And most importantly, it starts with you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.